Hello. We're just gonna move things over very, very quickly here. Hi, everyone. We are 40 minutes behind on schedule, so hopefully I make up some time here. Hi, I'm George. I run other things other than Benny. Can you believe it? Except all of the games also screw me over in RNG. Oh boy. Part 1 out of 2 of my non-Touhou experience today. Super Mario 64 16 star. Surely BLJs will go well. Anyway, we're just gonna get started very, very quickly. I'm just gonna go reset. Timing for this game starts when I hit when I reset the emulator. When I go back to the, or like if you were on console, if you were to reset the console. So let's start in 3, 2, 1, go.
It's me.
Oh boy, Mario 64. This game, I ran this game for a long time ago, and I got actually kind of okay time-ish. I have a 1740 something. I forgot if it's a 46 or 48. It's not an SRC. I just grinded the game and wanted a 17 for myself, and I got it, and then I never played the game again for like 10 years, almost like Touhou. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. But yeah, for the exactly one person in this call that has never seen Mario 64 again, I'm actually gonna explain a couple of the tricks again, because like you might have played this game, but there's a couple of speedrun tricks that even though they're quite popular, right, you might have never heard of them before. One of them is coming up immediately. We have Lucky to skip. There is a bridge and there's supposed to be a cutscene. However, if we jump on the left side of the bridge. No, I had it, but I didn't press the jump button, and yeah, I now get this cutscene, unfortunately. But at least I didn't ledge grab, so I get the dive out of it. Small trick here, by the way, if you go into Mario Cam, the camera turns to bomb on battlefield door, which is, really useful. Just hold up. We go into Bomb on Battlefield and we get 1 star from here, and we're gonna do something, or I'm gonna try something called Bomb Clip. You're supposed to ground pound like a little, pole to free chain jump, and it takes a while. So we're just gonna grab this bomb and let ourselves get pushed back through the gate. There you go. All right, nice. I like that. I like that. First try. That's good. That's good stuff. Cool. We did get bomb flip. Nice, nice. A little, oh, you have 1 star now. You can open more doors. Yeah, cool. Yeah, we do need the 1 star because I'm gonna go into Womp's Fortress here. Now, I do want to say there's a different route you can do in this game. Yes, routes. In my non-Touhou game, would you believe it? There's something called the Lobby BLJ route and the LBLJ route. I am nowhere near good enough for this, so we're gonna do the beginner route. However, I do know how to do cannonless. This is probably one of the most famous speedrunning tricks in existence. There's a very specific setup for this. We ledge grab right here, we do a backflip, punch once, move down, turn the camera right and left, hold down, and miss it! Nice! Great game! Love it! Absolutely love this game. Cool. That was kind of my mistake. I was a little bit too far away on the ledge. I was a little bit too far on the right, and I didn't hold down straight. I'm playing on emulator, and I'm using an Xbox 360 controller, which does not have notches. So we're gonna try it again. I did do Wild Blue Star as a backup, but that obviously does lose a little time. Let's hope I get Canvas now, because if I fail it now, I have to do it again, and that takes a lot more time loss. Alright, that should be good. Alright, punch, down, move slow, up and down, hold down. That's not good. Alright, we're starting this one off great! Boy, okay, this is a disaster. Alright, this is good stuff. This is good stuff. You are seeing me fail at Mario 64 live here on the TRS channel. What an experience on non-Touhou. Let's try that again. I don't know what's going on. This is supposed to be a setup that is supposed to work. There we go.
Here we go.
Third try's the charm. There you go. Cannonless. There's a really interesting thing that happens with Cannonless where when you grab the star, the music stops. someone who is, you know, more technically versed with the game, you can probably explain that. Hello, Pan and Coke. The SM64 file select theme starts playing. Alright, we're gonna do Wump Star. I will not do Wump's noises because I am not good at Wump's noises. If Absol was here, it would probably make some very, very good Wump's noises. I am not good at Wump's noises. Cool, let's see. I did not pay attention to my position. I might grab the star, I might not. I did grab the star, okay. I'm supposed to pay attention to my position here, where I ground pound on the final ground pound, so I grabbed the star. Well, that was just luck that I grabbed the star there, but yeah. Alright, let's see if I can get the triple jump dive up the tower. Whereas if I am really fast on a movement there up the tower, I can do a triple jump wall kick. This is a good start. This is a good start. Missed it. Unfortunate. Yeah, you can what was that walking angle? You can triple jump dive from that platform as it moves out from below you and get to the upper level of the tower elevator there. Unfortunately missed it. And now we do one final star, we do the all-star, and as I've hinted at the start, I am nowhere near good at this game. We're not doing all this. And I'm also not grabbing the tree, apparently. Yeah, there is a trick you can do. You can triple jump and then wall kick off the cage from the little green, I guess, rotating grass platform. I am nowhere near good enough for that. Yeah, there's a little grass platform you can see there, like off the, you know, to the side of the cage, and you can triple jump from there, wall kick off the cage, and then, you know, get into the cage that way. Nowhere near good enough for that. So we're doing the all. 6 stars. We're done with Home Sortress. Let's go into Cool Mountain. You know, kind of the theme of the event, you know, the awesome logo that we got from Sachisu for this time, kind of winterish. Since, you know, we're doing it in February instead of March this time around, so it's more, you know, winterish and not spring. First things first, wall kicks will work. There is a very quick way to get down there to that star. You just, you know, jump down here and you kick once, and now we're down here. Now, hopefully, wall kicks will work, right? Wall kicks do work. Nice. I had a practice run where I failed, where I bonked on the wall 4 times in a row, and only took it on the 5th run. I almost crashed out mentally over that, but hey, at least we got it live. Alright, and now we're gonna save this little baby penguin. He lost his mama. We're gonna deliver him to, you know, his mama. There's like a fake penguin down there, by the way. There's like a fake penguin, like, I forgot exactly where it is, but there's like somewhere in this area is like another penguin. And if you bring that to Mama here, she's like, that's not my penguin, and you don't get the star. Do we see it in the fade out here? No, we don't. Alright, 8 stars. That means we get to do first Bowser. First of all, some very precise movement here. Nice, got it up there. I sometimes fail that I don't get the right angle, but yeah, you do a little AB kick, and then you just long jump twice there, and you get really, really quickly to the door. This game is all about movement, by the way. Top runners in this game, which I am not. Just want to say that I am not. Like, it's all about the movement. It's all about, you know, the precision and not getting dust on your rollouts and everything. Yeah, I'm nowhere near good enough for that. All right, let's see. Speaking of being nowhere near good enough for things, that's a good start. Let's see if I can get the wall kick off here. Unfortunately, I don't get the earlier cycle. That's fine. I have a 25-minute estimate for this. That should be, unless I die like 3 times, more than enough for the Earth to meet. I can make the dive off it. Nice. And now we long jump here on the left side, do 2 wall kick. Can I get first season? No, I cannot. And I let's grab here too. Boy. It's not the greatest one, but it'll do 8 minutes. Yeah, a good time on here would be like, for me, would be like a 750 Bowser exit. That'd be like a good time for me. 750 out of Bowser 1. Fortunately, we're nowhere near that, but hey, marathon. It's a marathon run. 1 shot. So SM64 TWEC win, huh? Oh, you're here, Absol. I don't know if we can do that, but if we can get Absol like quickly like set up on, I don't know how we can do that like on the audio mixer, since you know I am on there right now. What am I doing? What am I doing? How many times do I want the ground pound? You don't even know. I was just talking about, you know, can we get absolute commentary here, man? I just ground pound 3 times. Anyway, basement. Oh boy. Range manipulation. Yeah, I don't know about that. Alright, we're gonna go into Shifting Sandland first, and we're gonna get 2 stars here in a very fast way. The Talent Star, you may, like from your childhood, remember that you have to stand on that pillar and wait a lot, but there's a really cool speedrun start. You can launch up off this pillar, land on the fly guy, and get the Talon, like hit the Talon really, really early. And then you can get that star pretty quickly. Normally you're supposed to, like, on the tower you saw on the fade out there on the left, you're supposed to, like, stand on that and then wait until the bird comes to you, and yeah, it takes a while. And then we're gonna do a triple jump off a slope here and get the start at the top of the pyramid. Unfortunately, not the greatest movement here, but it is okay. Here we go! 10 stars. We're moving. We are going to take a very quick trip into a very red land. That, unlike other games with red elements, do not screw me over on RNG and stupid game design. I can't imagine what game I'm talking about. There are just some red coins here. This is the fastest red coin star in like the entire game. It's just all the 8 red coins are here, and you can just grab them, so it's a really fast star. Here we go! And now the remaining stars will, like most of the remaining stars will all be in the Hazy Maze Cave area, except, you know, 1 star we're gonna have to get in Dire Docks. But first, we can't get there's a toad here, and that will give a star, but that toad will not appear until we have 12 stars. So we need to get 1 star here in Hazy Maze Cave. First thing we're gonna do is get a good angle here, walking off this, and get up to this platform, and then jump over here, get the star, and let's grab because I'm bad at the game. Here we go! You bet it's Wily Beast. I mean, yeah, Wily Beast has a lot of red elements, especially the extra stage. Alright, there's a toad here now. And Toad gives, this Toad gives a free star, which we need. The goal here is to get 15 stars. You might be like, we're 15 stars? It's 16 star, George. No. So, interesting fun fact about Mario 64 categories. The star counter has nothing to do with the restrictions. The star counter is just the logical amount of stars you have to get at minimum based on the restrictions of the category. And the restrictions for 16 star are no side BLG and no, and yes, they had to add this, no hyperspeed wall kicks. Because there is a thing you can do to wall kick off walls and get ever more speed, and they also had to add another restriction for no, I think like something like sliding off a rail or something and building up speed, because they recently discovered a way to get past the 30-star door in that way as well, so that's really cool. Nice, I managed to get the Watch Rolling Rogue Star by talking over the restrictions of the category, so we didn't have to talk about the A presses. Nice. Anyway, there's a little trick here with the elevator. You can just let the elevator push you for the floor over, and then you get the start. And here, 15 stars. And now, this is where the restriction of the category comes in. At 15 stars, Mips spawns in. Little bunny. Not sure if related to Raisin or I don't know. But we're gonna grab the little bunny. Grab the little bunny, I said. Grab the little bunny. What? Excuse me? How did that not grab? Excuse me? Like, I'm not tripping, right? I clearly grabbed Mips. Anyway, we're gonna do a lineup here on the door, and if I am not bad at the game, which, you know, hard, That angle, nah, I thought that angle would work if I am not bad at the game. Nice, I'm now stuck in the door. I can grab Mips through the door like this by kind of like crouching inside of the door. And now I can grab this bunny and do the same thing on this door, except this time, that could have been bad because Mips can go through the door and soft lock myself. Hello, please game, please let me through. There you go. And now, this is why it's called 16 star, because you can't go into Fire Say yet. You have to get 1 star in Dire Dogs. You have to get the Bowser star. Interesting thing. I don't have the counterfactor set in my emulator. I actually prefer to play that way because, you know, that's a little bit of, you know, ooh, I actually need to do some lag manipulation, right, in this. I don't have to do it in Fire Say, but I do have to do this now. Never mind, I'm bad at the game. Yeah. What is that angle? Alright. So I have to manipulate my camera here slightly, but I'm usually really bad at this. But it's a nice challenge, and that's why I keep counterfactor off. Again, I don't care about, you know, a leaderboard tie. What? Okay, that was a bad angle. I just care about, you know, having fun in this game. Alright, and now you can see the effects of not having the counterfactor set in the emulator settings. This sub actually lags on emulator if you don't set the counterfactor. Cool. This is the kind of run where I will just randomly get early cycle on Fire Sea, by the way. There is a this entire level is based off a cycle of the platforms. And let's see if I can get the so-called early cycle. That's a good start. That's a really good start. Nice. Now I get the triple jump, right? Could be early cycle. Could be early cycle. Live here at TRCM. Let's go. Come on. This could be early cycle. Live at TRCM. Live at TRCM, baby. Early cycle. Woo! That's how you do it. That's how you do it. Of course, this kind of run where I'm, you know, entering Bowser 2 at 16 minutes in gets early cycle. Oh my god. That's kind of funny. Alright, for that I'm gonna miss the throw, right? No, not even bad. Alright, there's still a chance I can get a sub 20 run. That would at least make a little bit of the marathon schedule. Woo! Alright. I have this trademark. Backflip into the key and then do a Z dance. That's like my trademark. I did this on Bowser 1 too. So you might be like, oh no, you can't go for the 30 starter. How are you gonna get out? Yeah, go back into Fire Sea, and then there's a little feature in the menu called Exit Course. And now we're back in the main lobby. And now we have the second key. This key, by the way, is 100% required. There is no way to beat the game without it because there's no way to get past this area. And now we come for probably the most famous trick in all of, you know, video gaming history. Backwards long jumps. I don't think I need to explain this. Just point Mario in the general direction of the door, spam A and backwards long jump, and Yahoo? No Yahoo yet. No Yahoo. SMH. Alright. There we go. And that is number 1. Backwards long jump, number 1. Nice. Let's grab. But we're gonna have to do it one more time. There is by the way, I have a time limit on this because my fingers will start hurting really quickly from like the A button pressing. So I actually have a save state past endless stairs just in case like I can't get this in time. If my fingers start hurting, you know, before I get this. And I do feel a little bit of pressure now in my thumb, but I don't think this is a good angle. Let's try a different angle. I am not good at this, by the way. There's like, there we go. There's a consistent way of doing this, but yeah, that's, you know, left for the top runners. Alright, I don't think with these BLJs I have a chance of sub 20. I'm not looking at my time right now, but let's just see if I can get a good Bowser 3. I genuinely thought I would bonk the wall there, but hey, I got it. Alright, nice triple jump up here. I need to actually look at my time. 18:52. I think I have to get left side if I want to get a sub 20. I'm gonna try left side because of that. Normally I wouldn't. Failed it, unfortunate. Normally I would never go for left side because I have like a 20, like maybe I would take 20% chance of getting it, but since it was so close and like if I got left side, I might have still gotten a sub 20. I went for it. But here's the, normal beginner strat. Do some kicks and then a triple jump dive into the pole from here. That's the beginner strat. Hello, Kamir. And now, unfortunately, with that mistake... Okay. That's certainly some style points. With that, unfortunately, sub 20 is dead. Yeah, Bowser fight takes like 45 seconds, something like this, 45 to 50 with perfect throws, but with good throws, I can still get a 20-minute time. That might hit nice. Okay. One. Oh, okay. Perfect throws. How did that not grab? This might be perfect throws. Who knows? I mean, now that I said it, I'll probably jinx myself. Never mind. Perfect throws. All right, we take those. That's time's coming up, by the way, when I grab the final star. Not bad. Cool. I will absolutely take a 20-minute time. And that is time. 29:30 to something. I'll hit time quickly for myself. It was like 20:30 something. Nice. I will take that. I will absolutely take that marathon. We are still super far behind the schedule, and I do still need to set up the audio for Horai because we have Maiden Spell coming up. So I will just quickly do my outro here. I have Highway Pursuit coming up later in case you want to see Car Touhou. I recommend that everyone in the online live at some point do a Mario 64 16-star speedrun. I would highly recommend that because it's a cool speedrun. I mean, what am I supposed to say? Like, hi, I'm George. I host TRS. Where do you think I am? I stream Enjoyers Cup on my Twitch channel. What am I supposed to say? But yeah, hope y'all enjoyed this. I'm basically just gonna transition myself out here on for a sec. And I hope you all enjoy the rest of Non-Touhou Day with Maiden Spell coming up, and after that the Puzzle Logic Showcase from my channel. Really looking forward to that. I am George and my name isn't George. But yeah, unfortunately we don't have time for credits, so I'm gonna hop out here. Y'all enjoy the rest of this, and that's it for me for now. I'll be back with Highway Pursuit later. Catch you around. Bye bye.